let's take a look at 3 other search tools that you can use on Google. The first one is Google News. And there's a couple of ways that you can get to Google News. First of all, if you click on our app switcher, you should be able to scroll down and you have a Google News tab. So you can get to Google News that way. Or just like with all things Google, you can type in news.google.com and it'll take you to Google News. So Google News is a place where you can get some updated news. The first thing it's going to take you to is the day's top stories. So COVID-19 is our major headline these days, so that's always going to be at the top of the page for a while. But then you have all kinds of other top news stories that have come out, so you can kind of read the news there. You can also click on For You, and this is going to give you news and articles recommended based on your interest. So probably recommended or based on the things that you have searched for in Google. So there's that. You can also follow specific sites, follow specific news sources, and those things will be there. You can save searches. Then you can also specify what kind of information you want. So if you want to see what's going on in the entertainment world, you can look at just entertainment entertainment news. You can look at the business world. So you can narrow it down that way. So Google News, just another more specified search tool for you to get information. The next one that I want to show you is Google Books. So Google Books we can get to by books.google.com. We go here, we get what looks like a Google search engine, but you'll notice it specifically says books here. If you know the exact title of a book, you could type that in. Or if you just know that you want to search for books on a certain topic, you can type that in. So I have a dream of someday visiting Ireland. So let's take a look at what we get when we come up with Ireland. So I'm going to search Ireland, and you get all kinds of books here. Some of them are fiction, some are nonfiction. And the things you're going to get when you do a search like this, just a general search, is you're going to get the name of the book. You're going to get a little bit of a description, when it was published, and then you're going to get some information about what you can do with these books. So like this book, just a preview. So it's probably not a free book. I'm going to be able to preview it, figure out where I can buy it from, that kind of thing. This one has a preview, and apparently there's other editions of it, so I can see that. Let me scroll down and see if I can find one in our general search. So you kind of get an idea like this. So we can actually refine this search a little bit. So up here it's got any books. I can do a search actually and just look for books that the preview is available. I can look for ones that are ebooks on Google, or I can do free Google ebooks. So I'm going to select that. So now this is going to bring up everything that is free and has the entire book on there for me. And so I can kind of see what all is here. And so let's just click on this first one. And when it pulls it up, it's going to automatically pull up a preview of the cover so that you can kind of see that. And it gives you some options up here for zooming in and how you want to look at it. But I'm going to close this out so that I can show you kind of what your options are for this book. So you can read it for free, meaning if I click on that, it's just going to pop it up here on the screen and I can start reading through that book. You can download it as a PDF document that you could then read later. You could post on your Google Classroom if you were posting something for kids. You can email it to someone. You can do a search inside the book if you're looking for a specific topic or sentence. And you can also click Add to your library, and it'll keep a collection of books that you're looking for. You get more information about it, and you can create a citation. So if you were using this in reference in a research paper, you can actually create a citation. Click on that. It'll give you APA, MLA in Chicago. You can also look at other formats. You can just click copy and then paste that onto your citation page in your research paper that you are doing. So that is Google Books. I do know that this is also part of the Level 2 test where you'll be asked to find a book and download it. So wanted you to be aware of Google Books. The last one I want to tell you about is Google Trends. So trends.google.com. And this one's just kind of cool because it lets you see what the world is looking at, what the world is searching. And so it kind of brings up some examples here of things that you can see. And then it does give you the latest stories. Of course, the hot topic right now is coronavirus, so that's going to be the top thing that pops up on the searches. But we've also got some information about Democratic primaries, the census, so other trends. Earth Day is coming up this week. So there's lots of things on there that you can kind of see what's trending. If you want to search for a topic just to see how that's trending. So another big thing happening in my world this week, because we are huge football fans, is that the NFL draft is this week, and we always like to watch that. So if I search NFL draft, then I kind of get some information about what's going on. It gives you an interest over time map. It gives you kind of the regions that have the most interest in it, and then it kind of gives you some related topics. So if I had searched 2020 NFL draft, I would have gotten a little bit different, but here is that, and you can see that searches for that are up 4,000%, and that's probably because the draft is coming up later this week. You can see some different players that are going to be in the draft, and you can see how much their search has gone up. So you can get kind of an idea of what people are searching for. I don't think there's an actual task on the test about Google Trends, but I think there's a couple of multiple choice questions related to that. So just kind of wanting to make you aware of Google Trends is another place you can go to kind of see what the world is searching for on Google. So again, Google News, Google Books, Google Trends, 3 more Google tools that allow you to kind of refine your searches and find specific items and information.